Diane in Denmark here, and rah, rah, rah. It is Monday morning. I don't know if you can see the sun, hooray, is streaming in again. It was really, really foggy here last night and this morning when we got up. That kind of fog, a bit like you see, you know, if you're watching something of Sherlock Holmes on the TV, the kind of pea soup weather. But it's lifting. I can already see the sun coming through, and hooray, hooray to again today we may even be up in double figures. Double figures for us is 10 degrees Celsius, which is 50 F. So we are just enjoying the sunshine while it lasts. And as I said to you last week, the weather that we're having right now is quite crazy because generally speaking in Denmark, February is our coldest month and the month where we get most snow. January, February are our snow months. And we've hardly had any snow this year. So anyway, on to Monday morning and getting back in the swing of things if you've maybe fallen off over the weekend. I've got a couple of things to mention today, so I think I'll just sit down. We are in Flylady Zone 5 this week. The living room, den, you know, playroom, whatever you want to be working on. Today I will be doing my weekly home blessing hour in this area. And I've told you before, sometimes I do the whole thing in one go, sometimes I split it up. But this is how our living room looks when we go to bed at night. And it always surprises me that if we just kind of tidy up things, you know, when we're finished with them, you know, we take away the teacups that we've had, you know, we sit as a family after dinner and we read our books or we play games, and when we remove our teacups and whatever at the end of the evening and go to bed, I'm also kind of surprised that when I come in again the next day, it's like, oh, it looks really good. So if you just put things away once you're finished with them. The only thing I can see in here, obvious things, are some crumbs on the table, but I will get to those during my weekly home blessing hour. But anyway, let me sit you down because I've also, I want to give a wee check-in with our habit challenge. Remember, we're doing 40-day habit challenge, so let me sit down for that. Oh, and just before we get into that, you'll see I've got my wee cleaning caddy ready for doing my cleaning in here today. Plus I've got my control journal, and I showed you this last week. Here's my list, and I've wiped it off ready to go again today. The kids are changing their bed linens this week. We changed ours last week. I explained that we don't change ours every week. We shower every day, and quite often we're at our weekend cabin. So we find once a fortnight is enough for us. If you have kind of pets who are lying in your bed, or you eat in bed and there's loads of crumbs, obviously you want to change them a bit more often. But I've got my list here, and we are working in Flylady Zone 5 this week. And I do my windows when I'm in the zone. I've mentioned this before. I'm not getting the big bucket of water out. I've got just some generic window product, and you've seen it, you know, a quick scoosh scoosh, that's all you need, and a cloth, and you're good to go. The main thing I should stress, because I know a lot of you struggle with it, is that you're not using a timer when you do your weekly home blessing hour, that you're spending so much time, you know, vacuuming or thinking that you have to clean the whole house. We're only doing the main traffic areas, just the areas that you use on a daily basis. We're not doing detailed cleaning, we're just doing a quick upkeep clean of the main areas. Anyway, well, I've talked about weekly home blessing hour before. If you want to see me actually doing my weekly home blessing hour and spending 10 minutes on each task, I've got a playlist for that, if that's helpful for you. I'm not going to film me cleaning here today because I'm faster doing it on one, and you've seen it all before, but I've got, you know, videos up there if you want it. And on the zone cleaning for this week and zone decluttering, I've also got the Flylady lists in my control journal, and again, you don't need to be doing everything off the list. Do not spend more than 15 minutes a day on these things, and you know me, I don't spend 15 minutes every day on Flylady cleaning, because if you're doing Flylady consistently, it only takes a few minutes here and there. It really becomes second nature if you're doing it consistently. Consistency is key. And you know, again, you adapt it to suit you, and I add things like wee reminders to myself For example, wash maybe the cushion covers, you know, the cushions, the cushion covers in this area, or to tidy out my pamper basket, you know, give that a declutter. The library books that you can see on top of the piano. I did have them in a basket, but I'm not quite and I quite like having them on top of the piano. Everybody can get to them. We've got a lot of books about Japan at the moment because we're going to Japan in the summer. So, you know, just keep a list for yourself so that you're not doing too much. keep that timer beside you, so you're not going overboard with things. And that's the whole point of the Flylady system, that we're making it really easy for ourselves by just doing a wee bit consistently and regularly. Right, anyway, on to our 40-day habit challenge. Oh, sorry. And I posted on Instagram over the weekend about my particular challenges, and we're just, with this habit challenge, we're keeping it really small, really simple. Hold on, put that out of the way. And I've got two, my personal challenges are, I'm doing the one item, I'm decluttering one item a day, and I stick to the zones, that works for me. And at the weekend I posted that on Saturday I decluttered a necklace, and I just wanted to, something quite funny happened with this. So I posted on Instagram that I was decluttering a necklace. And so many of you said, no, not that necklace, we love that necklace. And just to show you, it's not the necklace, you know, the cherry necklace that you all know and love. This necklace, which I've had for ages, which I wear a lot, I'm not decluttering that one. It's this one that I got from the clothes swap party. Was it 3 clothes swap parties ago? And I took it and I thought I would wear it, but it's really dull and longer. I tried wearing it kind of double and it just doesn't work. And I don't know if it comes up on camera. That's the thing with the lighting here. You can't see the colours so well as in real life. But this one I'm definitely keeping. See all that? And this one is dull and it just wasn't working and kind of dragging me down. So this one is being decluttered, but not that one. So don't worry about that. And yesterday I decided to declutter a running jacket. Now I have a really nice bright pink running jacket that you've seen in my photos on Instagram. And this one, I've had it for years and I never wear it. So this one is going to the clothes swap party. Because as I've told you, there's a lot of sporty girls, sporty ladies in our little group. And I have actually got great running gear from the clothes swap party, so I'm putting this one in. And actually I found another thing yesterday because I was out for my daily exercise. I was out running yesterday. That's my other challenge, is doing a bit of exercise every day. And I noticed, and I wear these reflectors when I run outside, because you know you want to be safe and be seen. And this one, which is actually a cycling one, you know, I normally wear one round my arm, or you know, my arms, and around my legs as well, just so that I'm seen. And I can see that this one is getting all rusty. I've used it so much. Go me. This one is kind of broken now, so that is going in. That's going in the bin. That can actually go in metal recycling because it's got metal in it. So those were my items for the weekend. And my item for today, or items I should say, I'm decluttering by zone. And these, I don't know if you can see what they are small candle holders. You know, in Denmark we love our candles. Here we go. And these ones came, I think I got them, they came in a flower arrangement that somebody gave me. And they had little holders for the tiny candles. But I don't like them that much, and I haven't used them. So these are going out. I think I'll probably take them to close swap party. I might give them to V because she does a lot of flower arranging and flower decoration, so she might want those, and if not, they're going to the close swap party. So those are my items, and I've also been keeping up with my exercise, so go me for that. And otherwise, not much to tell you apart from that it's Monday morning. Woohoo! I always feel like Monday is like a fresh start. You know, it's, you know, everything restarts Monday morning. And I don't know if you can hear outside, the men are, we've got some works going on our road outside right now. So can you hear that? They're digging and anyway, so it's a kind of fresh start. Everybody's started again. You know, kids are back in school and everything starts up. So anyway, not much life to say to you apart from keep going with your little tiny habits. And I've loved seeing on Instagram. Remember, we're also on Instagram, hashtag Diane in Denmark, if you want to post a picture of what you are decluttering or working on. It's really great to see that you are all sticking with this. We've been going with this for 1 week. Imagine that. This is day 8. Get that right. I'm going to have to start writing it down because I kind of lose track of the days. Write it down, you know, give yourself a pat on the back, a rah with your pom-poms if you've got some pom-poms, and just keep going. And if you miss a day, I've talked about this before, if you miss a day, don't worry about it, just chalk it up to experience and say, you know, I missed a day, but don't miss 2 days. Just, you know, get back on the wagon again and say, hey, that's fine, you know, what went wrong there? Don't worry about it and just keep moving forward. 1 foot in front of the other. You know, I say that all the time. So anyway, on that note, it's time for me to get moving again. You know, I can't really sit down for long. And I think I'm going to start my, do a couple of things from our weekly home blessing hour before I go out the door this morning, and the rest I will get to, but I will be ticking off. So anyway, that's for me, Diane in Denmark, saying live long and prosper. May the Danish hygge be with you, and I shall see you tomorrow for day number 9. Okay, bye for now.